Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wow Wednesday, where we share words of wisdom. Today's topic is the war changes you. The war changes you. Many of us do not like to hear the word war because war is not a pretty word. War is something that you have to contend with. And we don't like war. We like easy peasy. We like to just flow through, just walk through, and not have to encounter anything. But how many of you know that we do have to go through war? We have to go through war. But the war changes you. The war changes you. It changes you from the inside out. The war changes the way you look. It changes the way you talk. It changes the way you walk. It changes the way you dress. It changes the way you think. I mean, the war, it changes you. It changes you. When you go through war, when you are in a season of war, when you come out of it, you're not the same person. You're not the same person that you were when you entered into that war. You're not that same person. There's a before and after shot. The before, the after. You're not the same. You're not the same. People even notice. They even recognize that you're not the same. You're not the same anymore. You're not. Because the war changes you. The war changes you. In the Bible, in the New Testament, it talks about there's a war going on in our members. Yes, because the spirit and the flesh are warring with one another. Why? Because the flesh wants to rule. Why? Because the flesh wants to take the seat, the driving seat. Why? Because the flesh, is nothing good in the flesh. But the flesh thinks it's all that. The flesh wants to flaunt itself. The flesh wants to be in the front, okay? The flesh wants the attention. But the spirit is always willing to do the will of the Father. The spirit is always willing to do the will of the Father. The flesh doesn't want to do that. That's why we have a hard time fighting in our wars, because flesh don't want to do it. Yourself don't want to go through the war, but you want the blessings. You want the healing. You want the miracles, but you don't. Self gets in the way. Self don't want to go through that. Self wants it the easy way. God says, no, I got to take you through. You're going to have to endure hardness as a good soldier. You're going to have to go through this thing. You're going to have to war, because this is what I require of thee. This is what I'm calling you to, because I want to get something to you, but you got to go through something in order for me to give you what it is that I desire for you to have. I want you to have it, but you got to go through this war. You got to go through this war. It's not easy. But God said, lo, I am with you, even to the ends of the earth. I'm with you. Because we're not warring after the flesh. Yeah, there's a war going on. But when you win, when you come on the other side of this war into victory, you will not be the same. Matter of fact, your whole perspective will change, because you know that the war changes you. The war changes you. And as soon as you get on board, and as soon as you comply, and as soon as you walk in agreement with what God is trying to do, he says that I will perfect those things that concerneth you. I will bring you to a place that no man will be able to take the credit, but it will be all God. It will be his doing. And when people see your life, they will know that God did it. Wasn't nobody but God. He's taking the credit. He's going to get all of the glory. So, in essence, what I'm saying is the war changes you. You got to allow yourself to go through this war. The war that you're fighting, the war for your family, the war for your children, the war for yourself, the war to stay in the presence of God, to stay on the winning team, the war to submit unto God, to not allow your flesh to dictate your life, but allowing the Holy Spirit to be in the driver's seat and to lead, guide, and instruct you. The war changes you. God bless you. You all be encouraged and inspired on this day. This is Wild Wednesday. We look forward to hearing and seeing you all soon. Bye-bye.